Good evening and welcome to St. Joseph, Missouri and Phil Welch Stadium, where tonight the St. Joseph Mustangs take on the Warren County Crop Dusters in a Mink League matchup. Tyler, the first Mink League matchup we've had here in a little bit. The Mustangs had a couple off days and then last night took on the U.S. Military War Dogs in a very nice game.
Well, it might be nice to get a rest for them, and you have to keep in mind the Mustangs are 31-6, but the last 2 weeks of baseball has not been the best ball they've played all year. That 3 days off might have been a great break, and even yesterday when we played the War Dogs, it was a chance for the guys to reset. You had a lot of pitchers in the lineup, a lot of defensive guys pitching. Kind of made the team relax, have a little bit of fun, and that might be the spark they need to now start winning games.
Yeah, right now you're going to look at Landon Reith and his stats on the year. Reith has pitched not great this year for the Mustangs, but he's had moments where he's looked good.
Well, Reith, the one thing he does is keep his walk rate low. I found, though, at least in his previous starts, his walks come in bunches. So he may have an inning where he goes 2-3 innings, be fine. In the fourth inning, all of a sudden, walk 3 guys in an inning, and then that piles up. So it's going to depend on when Landon Reith does have those free passes, and if he's able to, 1, limit them, and 2, have them not pile up, I think he'll be successful. Typically, he can cruise the first 4 innings, and then he gets a little bit later in the start, and that's when he starts to struggle. Another thing in Landon Reith's starts is he tends to miss bad. Like, he'll either be in the zone or throw non-competitive pitches. He's able to dial that in a bit, make people off-rat, or at least think about offering up pitches. He'll be a lot more effective.
As Reith looks to put him away. And he's going to do just that. Great breaking ball from Landon Reith. Has his second out of the night for the Mustangs.
He battles at least, puts bat on ball in order to foul pitches off.
That one's hit well out into that left center gap. Bruce cuts it off. And he's going to do just enough to keep those runners from scoring. 1-2. Outside.
And that's a more competitive miss than what we've seen, because his slider may start in that same tunnel, so it looks like it could be that slider ends up being a fastball. Now you can go to the slider and dot in the outside corner for a strike 3 looking.
You want strike right here, and that is strike 3 on the slider. Beautifully pitched there from Landon Reith. Well said from Tyler. Freeman's going to get some good wood on that one. Hit it well out to center field. It's back, but caught on the track by Ben Sandvig out there in center field. That one's going to be hit. Going to be a tough play for Reith, who might have had the only chance at it, and he does. As the minute it got by Reith's glove, nobody had a play.
Sometimes there are teams that have home run guys.
That one's hit well to Bruce, coming in, charging, dives, the ball goes past him, and it rolls a good amount. And the Crop Dusters are going to try and get a run. It's going to take an absolute sniper of a throw from Holton. The ball out of Felix's glove. So the run scores thanks to a double. The 3-2 pitch from Landon Reith is going to be pulled to Glick, which is hit directly under his glove. And that's going to let 2 more runs score for the Crop Dusters.
That's where you need to help your pitcher out and put your body on the line. Ball wasn't hit extremely hard, and if you're Glick, you drop down to a knee, make sure that ball at least gets you somewhere on the body and get an out. The worst thing you could have done there was let that go through and give the Crop Dusters a 3-run lead.
Pitch count really getting up there. That one outside. It squirts away from Don Felix, and in comes the runner.
Performance you have. It's a coach's decision.
That one hit well over the head of Easton Bruce. He tried his best to track it down. He just couldn't. 2 more runs will score. The lead grows 6-0 for the Crop Dusters. That one hit well, and it's going to be down for a single to center field. So Trevor McCollum bobbles it, so there's no play at the plate.
I kind of feel that coming from you right now.
That one hit well, but nice play, but thrown
overthrow
into left field.
Oh, but he's going to third. We
This
have a bit
could
of
be
a
bad
foot race.
for McCollum.
Safe.
So
We'll cheer that call.
the aggressive base running works out for McCollum.
To the Crop Dusters.
The Crop Dusters.
Really incites fear. And
That's going to be an errant pickoff. And in comes McCollum.
Now, Charlie, I don't want to be maybe overconfident or cocky, but if we win this game, it has to be because of the top of the third inning performance.
Yeah, we tried to give the viewers at home a little look at your performance. You looked like you were enjoying it.
I was, Charlie. I really was.
So now it's Grievin good. He's going to try and score that run from third, and this just might do it. Easton Bruce. Going to need to show off the cannon. That one offline. So the Crop Dusters get one back, and they make it 8-1. That one's fair and over the head of the first baseman, McAlpine, and tracks off the races. He wants two, and he dives in safely to second base. From Canada. That one's hit well, but right at the third baseman. So sliding play for McKillop at third. Gets the out, but the Mustangs get the run. That one squirts away from Dom Felix. So another run for the Crop Dusters. It's 9-3 now. Wanting to see all inning. A 1-2-3 frame. Strike three. Tanner Schmidt, thank you.
Try to get a couple.
That one scoots away from Hine. So Darius Freeman finds his way himself. Or, assistant coaches who work together as Bruce hits that one hard. It's a charge into right field. Caught at the warning track. As Easton Bruce puts his hands in the air, asking why he can't get a ball to fall. But that's a sacrifice fly. Brings in Dom Felix. Glick, chopper to McKillop at third base. Throw beats him there.
Very good for this Mustangs team.
It takes one pitch to get a ground ball. An easy one to Truman Bodenhausen. The 0-2 pitch hit into the hole in between the second and first baseman. Here comes Truman Bodenhausen. He scores.
And you take away one inning, and they're outscoring their opponent 6-2.
Schrack shoots in the air. It'll be a tough play. Harris is going to have to be quick, and he throws him off the bag. And he's not going to. So a walk for Mason Holton brings in a runner. Bruce hits one into right field, and that'll do the job. The Mustangs, who trailed 9-1 at some point tonight, have come all the way back and knotted things up. 9-9 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. That one's going to be grounded up the middle. Could be two. They get one as the ball is fumbled around at second base.
Asa Rapp did the cardinal sin if you're an infielder. Thinking too much about the next play. It's a pretty routine play, but he tried to turn the double play before he even caught the ground ball. And that was unfortunate for the Crop Dusters. Luckily, the guy was there to back him up, or else everyone would have been safe.
Glick at first wanting to take off. It's going to be dropped in by Truman Bodenhausen. A weird hit, but it does enough. Another run. The lead grows 11-9 off Sonnenberg with the bases loaded, and that's what he's going to get.
Well, he's not going to.
They won't be loaded due to a pass ball. Swings through the curveball, strike three. He went to the slider. Why not one more? The 1-2 pound. In there. Got him swinging on the slider again. This one hit well to center field. Sends Sandbig back to the track, and it's off the wall. It's going to be a base clearing triple for Jackson Glick. He needs to get on his horse. That one hit out to right field. It's running from the right fielder. It gets down in the corner. That's two more runs. And another triple that clears the bases. This one for Noah Bodenhausen. That one misses out. So Morales comes out of the bullpen and walks Dom Felix.
You don't count like rain delays. This is definitely up there.
As it looks like they've called a balk. I'm not exactly sure. But the Mustangs win it 19-9 by way of a mercy rule